Hello everyone. Now let's get started part 2, OpenLDAP server configuration. Step 1. Install OpenLDAP the packages. Using this command, yum install OpenLDAP *-y. Then your Linux system will install this kind of packages. After your installation, please check the package installation using this command rpm-qa grep OpenLDAP. Step 2. Edit the database file to reflect your domain. First, you need to create LDAP server password. If you use this command /password, then this one will show you your password. Then you can create your new password for LDAP server. Second, B. Edit database file for your domain. First, open this file /d cnconfig olc database bdb.ldif. So here we need to edit 3 lines. First, our suffix domain name will be, in my case, the chol.com, and the root, the distinguished name means the manager and chol.com like this, and the olc root to password like this. And if you open this file, you cannot find this one, so you have to add this one line in the bottom, and this password come from where? Here, /password. So after you create this password, you have to copy, and after that paste here. Second file, the monitor.ldif. So here also you need to change this one, manage this char this like this. Step 3. Start LDAP server. At first, you need to use this command update db. Update db means create or update database used by locate. Locate means is find the names. So in previous page, we modify to the LDAP database file. So using this the command, we will update to the LDAP database file. B. Copy LDAP example file. If you install the OpenLDAP servers this package, then here you can find this file and copy this file here, deep_config. Then this one will be used for creating the database configuration for the LDAP server. And after that, we need to change the ownership like this LDAP:LDAP var library LDAP. And after that, /test-u. Then this one will show you your LDAP configuration is right or wrong. C. Start LDAP server. So using this command, service /d start, and the process checking. And in the first video, I already told you the LDAP server normally use port number 389. So using this command, please check this port is open or not. And after that, LDAP search -x-b this char.com. So this command will show you the empty the database. So later we will add more data to this database. Step 4. How to use migration tools. First one, what is migration tools? Migration tools means a set of the Perl script for migrating users, groups, aliases, host, netgroup, networks, protocol, RPC, and services. Where? From existing name service. For example, like a prep file. So here, etc host. This one can be a kind of the prep file host. Okay, like this. And NIS, netinfo. And after the migrating this kind of file and transfer to LDAP server. To use these migration tools, we need to install this package first. Yum install migration tools -y. Then this one will install and go to this directory here. We need to edit this file, migrate command.python file first. Here, OU, in our case, we will use the OU name is groups, so but the default is group, so we have to change like these groups. And the mail domain also, in my case, I will use this one, char.com. And the default base also, this char.com like this. And the extended schema, this feature will be enabled using number 1. Step 5, create LDIF files for base and users first. In the migration tools directory, we can use this file, migrate on the base PL, the Perl script, and after that, using this file, we will create the base.ldif file. If you create this LDIF file, this file will create the default our OU and the user and the other information to LDAP server. For the testing, B, create users, password, and groups. In my case, I will use this directory home LDAP and users like this, user 1, user 2. In my case, the 3 users, user 1, user 2, user 3, and password as well. And after that, get ent password shadow group. And after that, if I use this command, tail -n333, 3 mean user 1, user 2, user 3. And after that, save this information to here, LDAP users, password, and groups. Using these 3 files, I will create user LDIF and groups LDIF. Before we use this one, at first, open this file, migrate the password. So here we have to define exact the path of the password file. So in my case, I say the password file here, root LDAP password. So please modify like this. And after that, using migrate password PL, root LDAP users, root LDAP groups. Using this file, we'll create LDIF file like this. Step 6, how to add data to LDAP server. So in the previous page, we create the 3 LDIF file. This one, base, users, and groups. Now, each time to add this kind of LDF file to LDAP server using this kind of command, LDAP add -x, capital W, capital D. D means the distinguished name. So here, in my case, manager, the char.com, and base LDIF. The users also same, groups also. So then this command will save this kind of data to LDAP server. B, test user data in LDAP server. So if you think this kind of command is successful, works successfully, then we can use this kind of command, LDAP search -x d b. So here the dcchar.com less. Then you will see all data in LDAP server. If you want to see only the specific data, for example, like grab user 1, then you can use this kind of command. And the slap-cat -v. This one also similar to this command, but this one also will show you the all data in LDAP server with ID. So each data has their own ID. So if you want to see the all data in the LDAP server using ID, then you can use this kind of slap-cat -v. Okay, now let's test this kind of configuration. So now in my case, this is a server. Okay, here, okay, first let's try to use a host name first. Okay, server char.com. And after that, let's check the packages. Okay. In my case, now I have only the 2 packages, so I need to install LDAP, the other packages as well, using this command, yum install OpenLDAP -y. So then, this one will install these 4 packages more. Okay, now I complete the installation like this. So then let's check the packages I already installed like this. Okay, I'm successful to install this kind of LDAP packages. Now step 2, edit the database file to reflect the domain. So etc open LDAP. Then here you can find /d. Okay, just a moment. Okay, and here go to cn config. So please open OLC database, the BDB file. Okay, so here let's edit the 3 lines first. Line number 5. So yeah, first delete in my case I will use the char, so chua. And the line number 10 also, my domain will be char. Okay. And the last line, the bottom, so here I need to add OLC root and password. And I will told you to create the select password here. Okay, now I'm successful to create this password. So here just copy, and of that here paste. Okay, now I'm complete the edit this file. And the second file, vim monitor file, okay, one monitor. Also this one to line number 5. So here cn must be the capital M and the domain must be char. Okay, char.com. Okay, so now I complete step 2, edit the database file to reflect the domain. Now step 3, first update DB to create or update the database used by the locate. Okay, now I must successfully update the database. Second, let's go USR share open LDAP servers. So here we can find the 2 files. So here copy db var library LDAP and the file name db just underbar config. And after that ownership, in my case LDAP. Okay, and after that, let's checking var library LDAP. So now it's LDAP. Okay, and after that, slab test -u. So I can find config file testing succeeded. So now I'm ready to start the LDAP server like this, slab start. And after that, checking the process. So I can find this one, LDAP, the process. And after that, port checking, AT grep 389. So the 389 port number is so open. Okay, then LDAP search using this command, in my case dc char dc.com. Enter. So extended LDIF, the version, LDAP, the version 3, and base in my case is a dc.char dc.com. So using this domain, I will create more data. So now I completed the step 3, start LDAP server. Step 4, how to use migration tools. So at first, let's check the package tools. Okay, I don't have, just install -y. Okay, then USR share tools. So we can find many kinds of files. First, we need to the edit migrate command the Python file here. Cancel. And if we go to the line number, okay, 61, your OE name will be groups, not groups, so add S. And after that, the default mail domain, in my case, I will use CHUL, and default base will be CHUL. And after that, the last one, extended schema, change 1 to enable this feature. Okay. So now I finished the step 4. Now step 5, create LDIF files for base and users. So here, let's try to use migrate and here base. Using this one, I will create the root LDAP and base, then LDIF. Okay, let's check root LDAP. So I create this file. Second, create users and password and groups for LDAP user testing. First one, in my case, already here I created the directory and user also. User 1, user 2, user 3 for testing. So here, get ent password, and after that, tail -n3. Then let's check. So here I can find user 1, user 2, user 3. So using this one, I will add root LDAP users, first one. Okay. Second, the shadow also tail -n3. Then this one, get ent, okay, shadow. So now user 1, user 2, user 3 has this kind of the password. So using this one also, I need to create root LDAP the password. Okay, third, ent group. Also this one, tail 3. Then I can find user 1, user 2, user 3. This one too, let's create the data LDAP groups. Okay, so now migrate, create the LDIF file password, line number 188. So here change the pass. In my case, root LDAP password S. Okay, and now using this file password, let's create root LDAP users and LDAP users LDIF file. Okay, and after that, migrate group using group information, group LDAP groups, and the same root LDAP groups LDIF. So let's check root LDAP here. So BSE LDIF groups and groups LDIF password users LDIF. So now I complete the step 5. Now step 6, how to add data to LDAP server. So now I will go to the directory root LDAP here, because to use the file. So LDAP add -x -w -d, and after that, here in my case cn manager dc char dc.com, and after that -file here first base then password. Before already I created this, the LDAP server password. Then you can see this kind of messages. So using this file, base.ld, I create the entry, this kind of OU, and the domain name and OU, the other OU as well. And the second, the user information, so users LDIF, also password. Okay, in my case, I add user 1, user 2, user 3, and these users belong to OU people. The last one, groups, also password. Okay, I also create user 1, user 2, user 3, and OU. Okay, now I'm successful to create the LDAP, the data using 3 LDIF files. So now testing LDAP search here x-b dc char dc.com, and after that 5 aliases. So now I can find this kind of the data from LDAP server database. For example, like a host, the char.com dc, dn distinction name, and the OU or object class like this. Okay, and if you here want to see the specific data, in my case user 1, then I can find user 1 like this. And the last command slapcat and v, then you can find all data in LDAP server now. So for example, okay, let's check the user 3 here has one ID number like this, and the user 3 UID, CN, the common name, surname, mail address, object class, and user password as well, and the information about the password and the shell information, UID and GID, home directory, and the object class like this. So we can find, or we can get all the data about the exact user we want to find where in LDAP database. Okay, so far I show you how to control and manage LDAP server. In part 3, I will show you how to manage or configure LDAP client and LDAP security. Thanks for watching this video. See you in part 3.